All right, so here we have an investor has 24,000 to invest in bonds of AAA and B qualities. A AAA bond yields an average of 6% and the Bs yield 10%. The investor requires at least three times as much money should be invested in AAA than in B, and how much should be invested in each type of bond to maximize the return. All right. So let's write down what we have here. So let's let X equal the first one, the AAA bonds. And the AAA bonds are the 6%. So it's 0.06. And let's let Y equal the B bonds. And they're at the 10%, so 0.10. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to maximize the profit, which is going to be this times that. So 0.06 times X plus zero point 0.1, and we can put a zero here, times Y. But we're subject to, what are we subject to? Well, first thing is we have a total of only $24,000. So that means X plus Y has to be less than or equal to $24,000. And it also said that X has to be greater than or equal to 3 times Y. So, that's just one of the requirements, and you have to have three, you can only have at most three times the other one. Okay. And our final one, X and Y have to be greater than or equal to 0. All right, so those are all pretty easy. Now, if we simplify this one, that's going to be what? That's going to be Y is going to be less than or equal to minus X plus 24,000. And this one's going to be Y. And if we read this direction, less than or equal to 1/3 X. And then it's going to be a plus 0 because there's nothing there. So that's going to be how that works. So if we graph this, I don't know, maybe we'll put it up here. Let's graph it up here. This is going to be a huge number, the 24,000. So it's going to be coming down like that. And that's probably going to disappear. Yep. 24,000 and become down like that. And now this one's going through 0 and it's going up. So it's going to come up like that. And it has to be less than this one and less than this one. So that region is going to be here. So we've got the point 0, 0. We've got the point here. If we plug in a 0 for y, we get 24,000 for x. 0. Maybe I shouldn't put that comma, but that's okay. And now we need to kind of come up with what that value is. So let's go over here into our calculator again and utilize it to the fullest. Let's clear that, clear that. And we had a negative x, then plus the 24, 1, 2, 3. And then we had the other one was 1/3 x, so 1 divided by 3x. And our window, so we have to go up to, probably we should do a Y max of 25,000. Let's go by, I don't know, 5,000 or so. And we should probably have a Y is going to be, what do we have, 24,000 there? So let's go up to 25,000 on that one too. And we'll go by 5,000. And now let's see kind of what we have. All right, so that's what we have. So this is the region that we're looking for. All right, so now we need that intersection point. So 5, boom, 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 18,000, 6,000. All right, so we got that. So this one is 18,000, 6,000. All right, so now we need to plug all those in and see what our max P is going to be. So profit is equal to, and we'll have 0.06 times. And if we do 0, 0, that's the easy one, and we'll go ahead and write it down, even though we don't really need to. That's 0. And then if we write in the next one, let's go to the right. So we'll have 0.06 times 24,000 and then plus 0 0.1 times 0. And so zero point zero 0.06 times 24,000. And that's going to give me 24,000 point, yeah, 24,000, wait, 1440. Okay. Can't read my calculator here. And then we have the 18,000 and that, so we have 0.06 times 18,000 plus 0.1 times, and that's going to be 6,000. So zero point 0.1 times 6,000 plus 18,000 times 0.06, and we get 1680. Now where's my, there it is, 1680, and we want to maximize it, and so that means this would be our maximum. And so the max profit equals 1680 when 18,000 and this is going to be dollars in triple A bonds, and in this one it's going to be 6,000 in the B bonds is invested. Okay, so that's going to be what we, oops, what we need here. Okay. And again, that's the 3 times, so that still fits in our constraint here. And so that would be what our solution is for that one. All right, let's stop there and we'll come back for one more.